I have said this before, you know this. I am a list maker. Give me a legal pad and I'm off to the races.
Yeah. I kind of scribble everything down on Post-it notes, but I like the idea of making up a good list. It's always worth celebrating because you feel relief when you've done it.
When you've done it. And we have a great list for you today. It's Pittsburgh Magazine's annual Best Restaurant list created by food writer Klein, who joins us now, who was probably very confused about why we were talking about legal pads and writing lists. But you get it now. And we have
it's all in a Google Doc for me.
Everybody has a way to make a list.
Yeah, everyone's got a list.
And I don't know how you do it, but every year you come out with this fantastic list. How do you narrow it down?
I mean, this is a year-long project. So speaking of making lists, I've already started making the 2023 list. I've already started taking notes for it now. But this is Pittsburgh Magazine's 2022 list, which just came out. And it's, it's a year-long process. And I look at what's been on the list previously, what's new, what are places that maybe have been overlooked for a little bit, what's changed in the city, and what the general landscape is. And then, through me, people that I talk to, people that I trust, it's just narrowing it down and down and down, and then eventually there's the list.
All right, so you have narrowed it down, and we're going to share some of the items on the list, some of the restaurants on the list right now. And the first one is something in the Strip District.
Yeah, the first one is something in the Strip District. It's Bar Marco, which celebrated its 10th year anniversary this year, which is great. There are actually a bunch in the Strip District. So there's Bar Marco, Dionno's Eatery, and Salim's, which is on the cover. So Bar Marco celebrated its 10th anniversary this year, which is great. Dionno's Eatery, always hopping, and then Salim's on the cover, which is one of my favorite places. I mean, they all are, obviously. That is Mediterranean food, and it's just an amazing place with an attached butcher shop. And so you're getting these really amazing Western Pennsylvania lamb and beef, and then also a lot of great options for vegetarian diners too.
It's so neat. I love seeing your list every year. You also wanted to talk about Apteka, who also made the list.
Yeah.
And has this been on before?
Apteka's been on the list, I think, every year since it's opened.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's an always on there staple.
Yeah, and their chefs were semifinalists for James Beard Mid-Atlantic Chef Award this year.
That's amazing.
And it's a vegan restaurant. It's been a tough time for vegan restaurants in Pittsburgh, I think we all know, with a bunch of places closing. And they just keep continuing going on with so much stuff. And it's one of those restaurants too that the longer they've been open, the more interesting they get and the deeper they get into the work that they're doing. So it's such an exciting place and a beautiful place to eat this time of year too. They've got their back garden open now.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, let's head out of the city. Let's go to Beaver.
Yeah.
Because you have one on your list from there.
Yeah, so this is Ladybird's Luncheonette that you're talking about. That was, it's like when you look at this list, it's like most of them are kind of close to the city center and the core, but sometimes a restaurant comes up and you're just like, man, this is worth, the drive for us that might live in the city, and it's a great thing for people that live out that way. And it is, the people that run it are using a lot of local ingredients, but they're making things that are really influenced by Appalachian foodways. So you're gonna find hand pies and big ginger cookies. And it's a really, what I love about that place
That's what it was for you. That's what
the
did
savory
it.
and the sweet are both
Big
equally as
ginger
amazing.
cookies.
Yeah. And it's, I think a lot of places do big portions, but maybe the quality isn't always up to it. Right. And here you've got these giant portions, but it's all made with really incredible ingredients too. And so it's so exciting. It's worth the drive if you live out here. And if you're that way, I'm jealous of you.
Because you get to go more
yes,
frequently.
you can go all the time.
Where is Cafe 33?
Cafe 33 is in Squirrel Hill, and it's one of several Chinese restaurants that actually made the list from Squirrel Hill this year. There's a lot of really exciting regional Chinese cooking happening in Squirrel Hill. Cafe 33 is Taiwanese. It's in a refurbished laundromat around the corner from Forbes Avenue, right across the street from Independent Brewing Company and Hidden Harbor. And it's just this really amazing place. You're elbow to elbow. The food there is really incredible. You're gonna get great dishes, and almost as importantly, you're gonna get really incredible, really friendly service there. So it's an exciting place to go.
I told you, I'm doing it one day. I'm coming out and I wanna shadow you. I wanna do your job, and you're gonna take me to all these restaurants.
I think that's a wonderful assignment. Every time you come here, we get hungry. Yeah. And you've done it again. You have made us hungry.
That's what I'm here to do. That's my work.
Support your local
appreciate it.
Yeah, support your local restaurants, and still, I think really care for the people that work at the restaurants. It's still a tough time. So
it's still tough, yeah. Hal, thank you.
Thank you.
And Klein, of course, is a regular contributor here on PTL, and we'll have another dining dish next month. For his full guide to Pittsburgh's best restaurants, go to PittsburghTodayLive.com.